Far Cry 3. You know a game's gonna be good when only about 7% of players have achieved a main story achievement. People have beat this game with the machete, the repair tool, the machete, the bow, the machete, but I don't see anyone doing it with only a pistol. Oh shit. And it was for charity? Fuck. Well, it was 4 years ago, and times have changed, so can you beat Far Cry 3 with only a pistol?
Hey, what did you say? What did you say? Do you want me to slice you open like I did your friend? Shut the fuck up!
Our very forgettable brother or friend gets shot, and I covered his bullet hole with my thumb, which brings on a good question for the run. What do I mean with only a pistol? I mean I can only kill with a pistol. I can still use a machete to break something, and I can still use my phone to call Dennis. But when it comes to combat, I can only use a pistol. But believe me, if they gave me the option to use a 9mm to plug his hole, I would've. I escape the pirates, get the tow, and get my pistol. Where it brings us on another debate. Am I only limited to one pistol? Originally it was going to be yes. But one thing wrong with this pistol is you can't get a silencer for it. And since Far Cry is a primarily stealth-oriented game, hence the ability to throw a rock, a silencer is a need, not a want. So this will be my pistol for the rest of the run, when I can buy it. Tutorial shit, and it's time to see what I'm getting myself into with my first battle. Zoom. Two things to know here. One, ammo runs out very fast, and two, Far Cry 3's aiming system is dog shit. You can aim the gun directly at someone's skull, and the bullet will go into a steel barrel 3 foot away from the perp. We're not using gunpowder rifles like in the Revolutionary War, so I really don't understand this. It's not a skill issue, I blame it on the game. From the outpost, we head over to the only sane person on this island. Always trust a man with red mushrooms, not yellow. Yellow are non-intoxicating, and what man doesn't like to have a good time in his shed? Now we head to the Medusa with our new gun. This is our first stealth mission, and it could have gone better. Again, the aiming in this game is atrocious and ammo is scarce. Only 2 complaints for now. Now the Rakyat needs us to do a favor for them, but I'm sure they'll show boundaries and only ask for favors every once in a while. It's here at the outpost that we learn the intricate tactic of the rock. Something else to note that you'll see me do a lot is loot every single person I kill, as some of them will drop handgun ammo, a rare commodity in these parts. Next mission brings us to another pirate outpost, same as last pretty much, except bang! I really gotta say, I love the character Vaas in this game.
But who the fuck is it going to be? Them or me?
Wouldn't tipping the chair over be the worst thing you could do in this scenario? Oh, okay, I'll shut my mouth.
Oh my god!
They give you a car sequence with a grenade launcher, but due to Ubisoft logic, you don't have to use it and they blow up anyways. Same logic as them putting mountains in Watch Dogs 1.
Then drink.
He's some fucked up foreplay, huh?
The coding led me to the man in white, and for this section you have to use the flamethrower, but I made sure not to kill anyone with the flames. They do have barrels you can shoot, but the flames won't spread. I also had my first confrontation with a heavy armored pirate. Now Willis wants us to rescue this guy who can help us find our friends, but in order to do so, he has to get some documents from his house. You know what that means? Brr, brr, brr. Defend the dumbass. Take a picture with this old ass DSLR camera that Willis immediately gets somehow, and leave Waldo in his now burned village. Anywho, now that we know the coordinates to Rowley, we can begin our first failure. You see, the game strips you ass butt naked of all weapons except for this big ass sniper rifle. See where this is going? You have to kill all the pirates, and I mean all of them in this segment. Thus, you cannot beat Far Cry 3 with only a pistol. But if you'd like to stick around for the rest of the adventure, then sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. For the next boat sequence, you again, like the last, don't have to do anything and everyone just blows up. Now we start the Buck segment, and for the first mission you have to infiltrate a boat, and oh boy is ammo so damn scarce. Time after time redoing it, all because I barely have any ammo, and good lord don't get me started on the heavies. In the end, the best tactic was just perfecting stealth, the true Far Cry way, and then just run past this guy. He despawns when you go through the cutscene. Now, if you've never played Far Cry 3, I heavily suggest you do, as I've been skipping over a lot of good parts, such as this one. It's filled with some awesome locations and some really fucked up character arcs. But for this video, I really only want to talk about the difficulties of beating it with a pistol. And for this chapter, there was a few pirates in some caves, but the most difficult thing were these lizards. Not very interesting. But with that said, I took a look around Buck's house. It's a fucking shithole. And we complete our second failure. So you double can't beat Far Cry 3 with only a pistol. Get back to the temple, and Sirius gives us a history lesson. I burned myself a little on these stupid ass torches and set off to ambush Vaas. Now we get our first look at Hoyt's men, which unlike the pirates who take 2 shots to kill, these take 4, unless you get a headshot, and good luck with that. And captured by Vaas, the sequel. Accidentally killed the guy with a machete, so I reloaded a checkpoint and continued on to this hard ass pirate base. There is no possible way to beat this with a pistol. as they don't give you a fucking pistol. I was about to say faggot and just use a different gun, but it turns out you don't really have to kill anyone here. So there's that. Crash, bang. Then Vaas shoots us in the chest. But wait, we're alive. Or are we? This could be hell. Oh, nope, Dennis is here. He's an angel.
Hello?
Jason, Tortellini, Jason, come to the temple.
We drank literal poison and begin our third failure. In order to beat this demon, we have to use an explosive bow, which every time I play this, I get reminded at how unnecessarily long this segment is. And I guess the poison made us finally want to kill Vaas, but what is poison really? Poison is everywhere. It's in our water, in our air. So who are we to define the word poison? Oh shit, I think I might have been poisoned. Vaas's base was pretty difficult to get through, but after a few learning rounds, I found out you don't really have to kill anyone here and can just run through it all. Then we get to Vaas, where he stabs us, but not really, I guess. Then we shoot him and oh, nope, I guess not. Oh shit, is that a knife? No, Jason, don't! Fuck! Citra makes some soup, and we make the decision to stay on the island with her. Dennis gets lit and drops some crazy Dennis lore. If you want to know what it is, go play the game. It's a good game. Then we tell our friends that we're staying, and they're like, oh, boo, no. And we make our way to Willis, who's going to fly us to Hoyt's island. But oh boy, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. This was hands down the hardest segment I got into. Multiple waves of enemies that keep shooting your ammo. You have to protect Willis and waves of heavy armored pirates that are nearly impossible to kill with my little pea shooter. You know what this part really made me want to do? We get onto Hoyt's island and set off to find an undercover agent. This dude. Now, since we're in the final half of the game, shit is starting to get pretty difficult. The next mission, you don't use any guns, just rocks. Join a block party barbecue, and then kill 3 VIPs and search them for evidence. And I will openly say I got so lucky with this. I landed all my headshots and never once got caught. This shit went flawlessly. Now, dude, I forgot his name, has to disarm a bunch of bombs, so we play another game of Protect the Leader. Keep a note. You're keeping notes, right? Fire is not our friend. Half the time you're on fire, it doesn't even give you the option to put it out. Get to the final base where we have to take out a helicopter. Just aim for the driver and pray you have enough ammo. At the next camp, we have to blend in and act normal. So I dead sprinted through the whole base. Listen, I got a deadline for this video, man. And it's here where we begin our 4th or 5th, I don't know. You have to blow up this car with a rocket. There's no way around this. This took several tries to perfect as there's pirates everywhere and you're on a cliffside. Sometimes Jason says, fuck those zip lines and wants to fly. I tried my run past everyone tactic that has yet to let me down, and it let me down. You have to kill most people in this part. Also, the wingsuit at the end is a lie. Don't trust it. Just run down the hill. After that, we finally get face to face with Hoyt, who congratulates us on our achievements. Oh yeah, we've been working in his favor this whole time. Hoyt blows up a boat in this fantastic cutscene. Here, I'll replicate it for you.
Plowy. Explosion.
Then Hoyt has us go torture some captive for his amusement. But wait, it's Riley. Anywho, same goes for the dude that died at the beginning. I stuck my finger in his hole, but again, if I were given the option to plug it with a 9mm, I'd take it. Then we set up a poker date, and this is how we're going to take down Hoyt. But first, we need to take down his radio towers. This radio tower shit is hard. Heavies everywhere and in a closed space, and I essentially have a water gun. Then after you run past all of them, you have to defend the bomb planted on the tower, while waves of enemies come at you. Pro tip is the heavies can't disarm the bomb, so no need to kill them. Now for the gas, we have Sam, that's what his name was. We have Sam on a machine gun atop a car, but of course he has a health meter. Best thing to do is run in, plant the bomb, then drive away. There's just not enough ammo to kill everyone. And speaking of no ammo, for some reason at the last one, we decided to switch it up, and Sam goes in to plant the bomb. Well, the thing is, Sam takes his sweet fucking time, as in he won't finish until you kill everyone. What's the problem? You can't kill everyone. It's not possible with the pistol. You have to use the machine gun. Listen, you really cannot beat this game with only the pistol. After all of Hoyt's shit is fucked, we join him for a poker game. And when Sam says deal, we strike. Oh shit, he saw us and Riley talking. I really like Sam. He had a good memorable name. Yeah. Then we fight Hoyt in a Vaas-like segment where if you die, you start from the beginning. And stab him with a knife. Yeah. After Hoyt, we head over to the airfield to get our brother Riley. I've played this before, I know where he is, I ran straight to him. After spending way too long trying to kill this guy, we run into another problem. You can't just sit through this cutscene. Trust me, I tried a few times. So yet again, you have to use a machine gun. Whoop-de-fucking-woo. Get to the doctor's house where we figure out Jason had a secret love for Dr. Earnhardt, as we showed more emotion when he died than our own brother. Get to the temple where Elytra blows fentanyl into our face, where she ties us. Honestly, you can't even call it fucking tying up. She probably just wrapped the rope around itself a few times. Look how easy we got out. We go through a bad trip where we are given the knife and the option to slit our friend's throat. I chose not to, not because I like them, but because I literally cannot kill them with a knife. Citra should have given me a pistol. Citra sacrifices herself for us for some reason. If you ever saw the other ending where you stay with Citra, you'd understand why this makes no sense. And that answers the question of, can you beat Far Cry 3 with only a pistol?
I need to talk to you.
Hey, I could use a hand. My car's busted. They got it working. Thanks for your help.
Hey, you. Over here.
My friend,